Hi!
Hello!
Welcome to Jamie with Clickthemouse. Here today we're going to talk to you about Caribbean Beach Resort and the renovations that are going on at that resort and whether you should plan to stay there on your next Disney vacation. So welcome! So today we're going to talk to you about kind of the renovations and construction that's going on at Caribbean Beach Resort right now. And we're going to talk about the positives, the negatives, because we just got back from our recent trip. So we're going to kind of give you our opinion on it. And also, if you stay tuned to the end of the show, we're going to give you some tips and tricks if you do decide to go to visit that resort. The first negative is obviously with construction comes lots of walls up. So that means that some paths are going to be closed. So you're not going to have as easy access to certain entryways that you might have had before. You might have a longer route or just see like a lot of ugly walls up when you walk around.
This is, a fairly significant negative just in terms of, there's walkways closed, places you can't get to, and this is one of the largest, as far as just sheer landmass, resorts in all of Disney World. So it does make a resort that is already really big a little more difficult to traverse.
So another negative is there's not really a real lobby that you can just walk to super easily. So you do the regular lobby for check-in, but it's quite separated. You have to go take an internal bus to get to and from it. So that can be kind of tedious if you're needing to go back and make changes or get your magic band to work or just even ask concierge. So what Caribbean actually did was they took one of the rooms over near the pools and they converted it into a concierge area. So it is a little bit closer than having to take the inbound bus all the way up to the lobby, but it still is kind of hard because you still have like it on one side of the area, and if you're walking, no matter what, it's a pretty spaced out resort. So it's going to be kind of tough to get to unless you're right in a building next to it. So whether you go to the lobby or this like temporary concierge room, it can be a little bit tough.
Part of the construction dealt with what was kind of their store and their arcade area, and so one of the negatives is what would usually be a normal store, a normal place to go and buy items that you might need, as well as the kind of your restaurant and arcade. Those aren't there anymore.
Yeah, so if you're looking to go to a resort with an arcade, you're not going to find it at Caribbean Beach. And the store is kind of like a truck that they kind of put clothes hangers up and like a few essentials you can buy there, but it's not like a real store you can walk through and get your Mickey ears. It's very much like just kind of...
It's bare bones.
Yeah. The other negative is that I don't think the prices are really that discounted to warrant moving there over the other moderate options that they are. Like if it was between $30 a night, I would rather go to a moderate resort like Port Orleans French Quarter or Port Orleans Riverside that doesn't have construction going on.
So let's talk about some of the positives of staying at this resort. As Jamie said, we stayed there very recently, and although it is very big, there's a lot of construction going on, there's a lot of walking to do when you stay there. Even in spite of all those negatives, there was far more positives. And a lot of things that we just loved about the resort.
Like the food truck, the temporary kind of food tent location. A lot of people were, talking about how you have to eat in a tent. They actually set it up really nice.
Yeah, it's quite beautiful, actually.
Tent. Yeah, it's great. Like they have, projected images, and it's just really nice. The food at it is awesome, actually.
Yeah, they do in the mornings. Well, they do buffet for the morning for breakfast. And then in the evening, you buy your stuff from the truck and you go in and get it.
But I think they had a buffet in the evening too.
Oh, did they have a buffet in the evening?
I think so.
I'll say this though, we mostly were eating the breakfast buffet, and it was by far the best breakfast buffet I've had at Disney World.
Yeah, actually.
And we've ate at quite a few of the breakfast buffets and of quite a few of the breakfast restaurants. It was as good, if not better, than any place. And so don't let the tent scare you. If you're looking at that going, oh no, the food's going to be really bad at the resort we're staying, this is not the case. And it's actually fairly affordable.
Yeah.
We loved it.
Yeah, there's actually like 4 or 5 chefs at the little kind of tent area, and so they're making all the food fresh, ready to go. And I would say it's buffet quality for you know, like let's say a Chef Mickey's, you know, what you would get at a Chef Mickey's, but instead you're paying quick service prices. So about $14 a plate as opposed to $40 something a plate. But your food is honestly better probably than Chef Mickey's.
That's what I was about to say. I kind of disagree with you. I think it's a step up from Chef Mickey's as far as just the food quality. Obviously, the ambiance isn't as good. Obviously, you don't have Mickey coming around serving you stuff. But the food is really, really good. Yeah. And then their food truck that sells things separately was also quite good. We're talking pulled pork sandwiches, we're talking burgers. Like, it was really nice food, and again, very affordable.
The other positive is that the pools are totally fine. Like, they are not being constructed on at all. So
not only are they fine, I would actually go as far as to say it's my favorite pool. And we've stayed at some deluxe.
Whoa.
We've stayed at some deluxe resorts. We've stayed at Wilderness Lodge. It's easily as nice of a pool as Wilderness Lodge. Easily as nice as Animal Kingdom. You've got 2 huge water slides there. You've got a splash pad with a big pirate ship that splashes on all the kids. And right now, while they're doing the construction, it's the only moderate resort that has Disney characters, so Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, they come to the pool and play games with the kids. It's really, really neat. It's one of actually kind of the hidden surprises about staying there.
Well, and they actually told me, I asked a cast member about that because I said, I don't think the other resorts really have characters at the pool time. And they said they took the characters from Beach Club and they're putting them in Caribbean right now for this reason, just to kind of give the guests something extra special at the pool time. The other positive about staying at a resort undergoing construction is sometimes you'll get some magical little extras.
Like what?
Like these pins. But these pins are just kind of like a special. It says on it, you know, thanks for coming around. Well, we work on the resort for you. Here's a little magical gift. So you get these like exclusive pin set. Pretty awesome. It says Caribbean Beach. So it's kind of like a nice little just thank you for coming and little magical extra. The other positive is that there's island markets all around the resort. There's actually 3 of them placed in different areas, and those have Coke Freestyle machines at them. So instead of you having to walk all the way to the lobby to fill up your mug, you can actually just go right to this island market that is usually, you know, 2-3 buildings over at the most. Sometimes you're right in the building, and then you can just fill it up right there. So that's pretty nice if you have that mug.
And at the little market, again, much like the kind of makeshift lobby, it's also a room that's been transformed into a place you can buy food. But it's got lots of nice breakfast items, things that are great to grab on the go as you head out to the parks.
So a couple of tips if you do decide to stay at Caribbean during the construction. I would highly recommend requesting a room in Aruba or Jamaica. The nice thing about that is it is right across from the bridge where you can access the food tent, the lobby, so it makes it just really close. And the best thing about that is those are standard rooms. So you're not paying for the preferred prices. It's really the best location for standard rooms, in my opinion. The other thing I would consider doing is looking at where the island markets are and possibly requesting to be in a building near an island market, especially if you're thinking of utilizing that rapid refill Coke Freestyle machine. Or, you know, if you want to be near an island market where you can run and grab, you know, a quick coffee and stuff. So the island markets are actually located in Martinique, Building 25, room 2509. Jamaica, Building 43, room 4308. Aruba, Building 53, room 5524. So those are a great room to be near. The only problem about them is the foot traffic will be a little bit loud, especially in the morning and afternoon. So if you want it to be a little quieter, maybe don't request to be over there, but if you're wanting to be near an island market, it's a great place to be. So thanks for stopping by and hearing us about our recent stay at Caribbean Beach Resort. like we said, to summarize, we probably recommend you going to another resort, especially if it's your first, once in a lifetime Disney trip. But if that's your only option or you're thinking of going there, then I hope you enjoyed our video. Make sure to listen to our tips and tricks. And for your next Disney vacation, think about booking with me, Jamie with Clickthemouse. You can contact me at jamie@clickthemouse.ca. We can plan your next Disney vacation.
And it's free.
And it's free. So thanks for listening to us. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye.